Well, our relationship has gone back for over 100 years between the United States and the Philippines, and as we just earlier today we had a lunch that was hosted by the U.S. Philippine Society. And I spoke to them, and we talked perhaps more on the subject of geopolitics. And I explained that it is very clear to me, in my vision for the way that the country will move forward, that I cannot see the Philippines in the future without having the United States as a partner. And although I was referring to the geopolitics of it, and I was referring to the political situation in the region and around the world, that certainly does continue to apply in our exchanges in the economic front. And many of the drivers of our early economy were actually American corporations. Many of the strongest corporate benefactors really to government and to the rest of society in the Philippines were coming from the United States. Now, of course, this has evolved as time has gone on, but the strength of that relationship continues. And we envision a further strengthening of those relationships. I believe that the political, economic, diplomatic relations that we make, the partnerships that we forge and that we strengthen now, are going to be extremely necessary for the simple reason that they provide the stability in this highly unstable economic, political, geopolitical, diplomatic environment. This is something that that is central to our thinking when it comes to the economic planning for the Philippines. So again, we have adjusted many of our ways of doing business at the behest of our friends in the United States and of the American businesses that are already in the Philippines. And so I think that will give us great opportunities in the future, and for both our countries, for private corporations, for government-to-government agreements and arrangements. We have really opened up the policy of the Philippines to more of these public-private partnerships, but not only PPPs, but also G2G arrangements, as I mentioned, joint venture between private entities. And it is something that we feel can actually be achieved. So the United States has always been central to that. I cannot overstate really the role that the United States has played in the Philippines in every aspect of our lives. And so this is just a continuing evolution and I believe strengthening of that relationship between the United States and the Philippines. And we are driven together in many ways by forces that exist now in the world, and that I think is something that that we certainly in the Philippines, and I think not in the United States either, that we are resistant to. So it is something that we can I can see us becoming stronger and becoming more robust as we work together towards exploiting properly the new global economy.